We navigate the modern world under a comforting assumption that the entire surface of the Earth is perfectly mapped, cataloged, and available on our screens at any moment. But every so often, you scroll across an anomaly. A vibrant coastline gives way to a blurred island. A familiar neighborhood suddenly drops out into a gray, pixelated block. When this happens, digital sleuths immediately get to work. They pull up archival satellite images and place them side by side with the current maps, hunting for discrepancies. Often, they find missing architectural details, unnaturally smoothed out topography, or completely barren patches of land where massive structures stood just months prior. When our expectation of a complete map is broken, it forces a choice. Are we seeing a mundane technical glitch or a deliberate decision to hide something from view? To answer that, we have to look at the back-end servers powering these grids. Digital maps are not live, continuous camera feeds beaming down from space. They are composite datasets. Every map is constructed by stitching together thousands of distinct photographs captured by different satellites at entirely different times. Because satellite image quality varies wildly and capture dates are mismatched, visual inconsistencies are guaranteed. When platforms push routine technical updates, the new layers don't always align, leaving a blank, unrendered square where a building used to be. These temporary gaps in the data are a normal part of the life cycle of a constantly evolving digital map. The vast majority of the time, a vanished landscape is a harmless artifact of an imperfect technological system. However, rendering errors do not account for every missing location. Some data alteration is entirely intentional. Around the world, specific real estate is subject to restricted visibility, most commonly military bases, sensitive government facilities, and highly secure private properties. There is an official process for this. Governments can legally request or mandate that tech companies limit visibility over these sensitive coordinates. These are verified security measures. There is no official evidence proving that map erasure is used to hide classified experiments or secret operations. These intentional blackouts are standard administrative procedures, used to protect infrastructure rather than to coordinate a shadow operation. While these digital blind spots are real, they are the result of basic security protocols rather than a global conspiracy. So the technical reality is clear. A blurred screen almost always signifies either a routine server update or a standard military base. But human psychology is deeply uncomfortable with empty spaces and unanswered questions. This creates what we call an information vacuum. When we see a void, we instinctively try to fill it. Online communities often bridge these gaps in the map with complex, unverified theories. Even when the explanations are simple, the experience of seeing a familiar place suddenly look different naturally sparks curiosity. Because many of these altered spaces remain difficult to identify, the mystery persists in public discussion, regardless of the technical facts. This leaves us with a lingering tension. Are these truly just technical misunderstandings, or do these anomalies represent the few places in the world the public was never meant to fully see? Perhaps the answer is still a mystery. If you enjoy mysterious and thought-provoking documentaries, subscribe to Docu Nebula USA for more hidden